What's good? What's good? I'm back. Um, I had to talk about this college playoff. So on this channel is mostly music, but I want to just switch to entertainment, all things like culture. Kind of what the culture's into at the moment. So this final 12 team bracket was revealed this morning. If you guys weren't watching last night, Georgia beat Texas for the SEC championship, and that will have real implications on this bracket that just released. So in the first round, we have 12 Clemson versus number 5 Texas. Then we have number 9 Tennessee versus number 8 Ohio State. Number 11 SMU versus number 6 Penn State. Number 10 Indiana versus number 7 Notre Dame, with Arizona State, Oregon, Boise State, and Georgia having that first round bye. Now, I guess the biggest storyline has been how many teams in the SEC could make it in there. Obviously, I think it's 3 to 4 potentially, but the team that's left out is Bama, and yeah, I feel like it feels the year that they shouldn't have made it was this one. They were very inconsistent. Obviously, they beat Georgia. They beat a lot of the best teams, but they also just have a lot of losses that were, to me, unnecessary. It kind of summed up their season. They just seemed very unorganized. They had a sure amount of talent, but they just couldn't make it through on this list. But just looking at the bracket on first go, I would definitely say Georgia for sure has an easy path for number 2. I'm looking at that 9 and 8 Ohio State versus Tennessee matchup. I can see that being one of the crazier matchups in that first round, because Tennessee is SEC team, probably the third best team in SEC, third or fourth best team. And them going against Ohio State to me is really funny. It's like two teams that are basically top 5 talent or top 5 potential going at it first. So that will probably be the highlight of that first round to me. Clemson and Texas, I can see Texas winning that one. Although the way Texas played last night, they seemed like they just couldn't make the right plays. Missing kicks, not capitalizing on drives. I feel like if they can go back in the lab and tighten some things up, they could breeze through their side of the bracket and basically play Georgia again. The Indiana Notre Dame would be an interesting game, but I see whoever winning that. I don't think they beat Georgia. SMU, Penn State, same. I could potentially see Penn State coming out with that one. Penn State can beat Boise State, but then again, I'm saying? Like, you're running into Georgia. I feel like that side of the bracket is very, very much easy. I don't think Oregon is as big of a threat, even though they're number 1. I could see. I would like to make my prediction though for that Tennessee Ohio State. I see Tennessee losing. So you're going to see Ohio State and Oregon playing in that quarterfinal, Texas and Arizona State playing in the quarterfinal, Penn State, Boise State playing in the quarterfinal. I'm going to go Indiana. I'm going to give the edge over this Indiana and Notre Dame to Indiana. So my quarterfinal predictions will be Texas, Arizona State, Ohio State, Oregon, Penn State, Boise State, and then Indiana and Georgia. With that, I definitely could see Texas beating Arizona State, Ohio State, and Oregon being a duel. I kind of want to say Oregon still. Oregon winning that game. I'm going to say Oregon to beat Ohio State. Boise State, I think they're going to do the impossible and beat Penn State in that quarterfinals. In Indiana, Georgia, I think Georgia got that one. So that quarterfinal, that's my quarterfinal predictions. Going to the semifinals, I'm going to go Texas, Oregon, Texas versus Oregon, and Boise State versus Georgia. And as seen, I think we're going to see a rematch. of the SEC championship game. Obviously, Texas beating whoever, Oregon, and then Georgia beating Boise State in a close one. Because I do think that running game in Boise State hasn't seen this type of competition, but I could see them maybe starting off early, doing well, and then Georgia picking up second half like they do. And we're back to where we just started. Rematch of Georgia versus Texas. And I'm going to actually leave the national championship prediction to another video. Maybe some guys will talk on a podcast tonight about just more of the playoffs and whatever it might be. Discuss that a little bit more, but thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys found some entertainment from it. Kind of want to know what's your thoughts on it. What team you're rocking with to win it all. Please comment it and subscribe. But thank you guys again for watching. I'll see y'all later.